All right, Rafa here, Boricua. So here we go. We're gonna do another edition of summer bangers. We're gonna be talking about 5 summer bangers. Stay tuned. All right, guys, if you would do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, all that stuff, so you know when I post stuff, which is just about every day. Now, we are going to start with some older ones, and we're going to work our way up to some newer stuff that are, as I always like to say, tried and tested. If you need a refresher as to how I test these things, well, go back to my other videos and you'll see, and you'll know. Now, this is old. This is an old one. This is, you can get it extremely affordable. I've had this now for a while, and this is awesome. This is Lattafa Shukrat. This is their take on Oud Najdia perfume. How do you say that? I'm here to tell you, boys and girls, that this stuff is Le Magnifique. Take the take that Oud Najdia DNA. Make it just a little spicier, but not. No, I can't put my finger on it. Not like harsh, nothing like that. This is awesome. This is fantastic for the heat, especially if you're in an office setting. I've worn this when we have division meetings or whatever. I wore this because I want to go with. I don't want to wear something that's very offensive. I don't wear something very loud because I want to be with a bunch of people. This is awesome. God, this is good. And this, you can get this super cheap because it's been around. Again, I've had this for a minute. This lasts. This projects. This will do it. Shukrat. All right, we're gonna be talking about another older Lattafa. This one's beautiful. This has been around. This one is called Oud Najdia. Am I saying that right? Najdia. You know what I mean. Without getting too technical, this is one of the earlier takes on the Invictus DNA. This one is. Don't let the name Oud scare you. Most times when you see the what do you call it, the word Oud, it automatically scares you. Automatically, you're gonna think of something that is for winter, or something that's gonna be very heavy. It really is not. To me, to this honker right here, it just gives it more depth, a little more character. Invictus has also has a hint on the bass notes of oud, agarwood or cedar wood, something like that. Let me see. But it's there. It just sometimes it gets lost. This one is a little more pronounced, but not like holy shit. Undeniably masculine. This one is also office safe. You're not going to offend anybody. This will last. This will project. If you overspray, yeah, you're going to kill the room. But like all the, it's almost like the older Lattafas. They were basically designed to destroy a room, and I'm all for that. So I look at it. Again, this one's going to be cheap if you find it. I picked this one up. I mean, it's been around a few years. So I picked it up a few years ago, so I've had it for a minute. This is beautiful. Oud Najdia. All right, let's continue. Now, I guess I should have done this one first. I just realized this was actually even older than the last one. This is by good friends at Club de Nuit. This is Milestone. And forgive the fingerprints. I mean, you can dust these get some fingerprint dust. We got a complete DNA of me here. Get a complete profile, I should say. Jeez. That was a little better. There we go. Now, we all know that this is their take or their inspo of Creed Millisme Imperial. I've never smelled it, but I do know that this one is quite pungent. And I shouldn't say pungent. It's quite, shall we say, loud, aggressive. I read an article that this one, this is awesome. This has all the good things in life that we love when it comes to, summer. I read an article that this one, it's started to cause ripples, scare, whatever, the people at Creed. I believe this is the one that started, because Creed, for the longest time, they were like, we are the best. Nobody can touch us. We're the best perfumer in the world. Well, these guys came along and they put this out and they were like, wait a minute, what is that? I am scared now. That's kind of like how that went down. And then they, I think the next one that scared them was Silage. How do you say that? That's the next one that actually started scaring people in Creed. What I like about this one is you have all the awesome marine notes, citrus notes, all your awesome aquatic stuff, but it lasts. This is freaking awesome. And if I'm not mistaken, that last one that Dumont put out, Nitro Gold, is supposed to have elements of Creed's Creed's Millesime Imperial, whatever the hell this thing is doing. And frankly, I don't get it. I do have to revisit it because I bought it when it first came out. So I fell for the influencers. And well, I take it back. I have several by Dumont, and I like them a lot. So I had no reason to be like, this is gonna suck. But then again, when all the influencers were saying how awesome it was and it's the best thing in the world, they literally took the planet and tilted it a little bit. That's how good it is. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go, because I typically like to wait, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get it, and I did. I paid more than I should have, and sprayed it. Not impressed. Give it a few days. Wore it. Not impressed. So it's been sitting there maturing for maybe 2 months, I think. I have to look to see when I bought it. So I need to revisit it, because this right here, this is absolutely beautiful. If you like Marines, with character, body, ignore Fragrantica, because the ratings are low. Just take it from me. And because I love the Marine notes and all that kind of stuff. This is awesome. I would get this Milestone. All right, the next one we're going to talk about, this one, I have never seen such a drastic turn of people's, how much they hype something, and then the house puts out something else, and then they just quickly forget about this one, just because they want to jump on the next one, I saw this. I don't want to call people out or call influencers out, but some of the people were just absolutely ridiculous. And I'm like, you know what? Just because they're acting like that, I'm gonna get it. We're gonna be talking about Odyssey, Bahamas. This right here. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is freaking awesome, okay? When you first spray this thing, you're gonna get hit with marine notes, aquatic notes, and that just quickly just turns into the fruit notes. because this has a ton of melon, cantaloupe. So supposedly they're saying that this is inspired by Issy Mariki, something, whatever. I'm gonna tell you what I get out of this. Take Parish Corner's Moscow Mule as an opener, as the opener, and you're gonna take Atlantis Extract, and you're gonna take Hawas, maybe Hawas Tropical or Rayhan, the tropical one. I can't remember what it's called now. You blend all that, and here you got this. The watermelon in Atlantis Extract I like, but it can be pretty strong. Atlantis Extract it's nuclear. With this, it's toned down. Which, when I smell this again, it reminds me of that I should not even waste my money on that new one by Rayhan. What's it called? Pacific Aloha, because everybody's hee-hawing, being that it's supposed to be inspired by Wave Child, which is also Atlantis Extract. So why did it do another one? I have no idea. Atlantis Extract is killer. This is not as powerful as far as the watermelon is concerned, or the synthetic watermelon. Let's call it what it is. This is more toned down. So here you got more for an aquatic, marine with fruit, and the watermelon is toned down. To summarize it, this is freaking awesome. And the last one, which is the newest one in this group. This one's been around, but I think it's the newest one. This is by our good friends at Armaf. It says, oh yeah, that's also Armaf. We're gonna be talking about the Aura Fresh. Now this is their take on Versace. What is it? It's the Fresh, Le Fresh, whatever the hell it's called. This thing lasts. This is awesome. There's enough warrant to work. This is awesome. Lemony, zesty. This is killer. Which also tells me, why do I need to get that new Rayhan? What's it called? Azul. I'm interested because I'm all about those aquatics, but do we really need another one? Being that there are so many more out there, I don't know. I may pull the trigger on that just to satisfy my own morbid curiosity, but I don't think I'm gonna make it a point to get it. I don't know. If I see it, I'll grab it. If I go to a store and I see it by some chance, I'll grab it. And if I see it super cheap, I'll order it. But right now, I think it's in the tax and shipping. It's gonna be right at $50. No, I'm not. I don't care what the influencers say. I'm not, because let's face it. The day before they announced that was going to be launched, I saw these videos, all these influencers in this very exotic vacations, and they're like, "Oh my God, this is the best thing in the world!" And I'm watching this. I'm like, really, seriously? So Rayhan's going to fly you some exotic place in the Caribbean, or where the hell that was at. I don't think it's the Caribbean. I think it was more like somewhere on the God knows where. But it looked cool. And they're all, wearing their sunglasses and their beach outfits, flying around, hee-hawing, jumping, acting like complete morons with their bottles of Rayhan Azul. And I'm like, that just put a bad taste in my mouth. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. No. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not going to order it because I don't want to pay $50. It's probably for something I already have or something very similar to that. This has got a little dent going on because I've worn this one. This thing is killer. Aura Fresh. Well, hope you guys got something out of this. I did. Always, try to read over these things and look at them. And, the more I do this, the more I realize that, some of these influencers are just so shit. I'm sorry. I call it like I see it. Guess I can do that. But nonetheless, until next time, later.